Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about American politics, and I want to talk about it in perspective to the massive success of Moana 2, right? So Moana 2 came out and it made $380 million in its initial 5-day window. A huge amount of money, absolutely, gangbusters performance. And it really, and what's interesting is it really, it, um, it produced some very significant, it told us about American politics. And I continue to believe that Hollywood is the best way to understand where we are as a nation. So let's talk about why Moana 2 is important and how it explains how the Trump administration should structure taxes, policies, and laws. Okay? All right. And I think that, this is starting to be very significant from the perspective of just understanding where America is. So first of all, I want to talk about the importance of the people who went to see Moana 2. The people who went to see Moana 2 are, that group of people are a new cultural elite, okay? And the reality is we've been talking about coastal elites, right? And I think what we need to do is we need to start to, and cultural elites, they live on the coast, they're highly educated, right? But they're extremely out of touch. They have a difficult time recognizing wisdom, and they don't have a sense of self-identity, right? But they are Americans, and going forward as Americans, okay, so let's set this in place, okay? Every American has value, right? And every American is a human. Every American has value, and human beings have value, okay? And that value entitles them to everything that's in the Constitution, pursuit of happiness, equal rights, all of that, right? However, from the government, I think one of the things that needs to start happening is specifically the government needs to start to understand that not everyone in America helps America, right? America has an obligation to make sure that everyone in America is safe. Everyone in America has the opportunity to purchase shelter and has the opportunity to purchase food. But I think there's an important part where I think it's very important to understand that not every American helps America equally, all right? And Moana 2 very much proved this, right? So basically, literally, there were 30 million tickets sold on the 2024 Thanksgiving sweep. And most of those were Moana too. Okay? And those Americans are a new cultural elite who are more useful. They're not more valuable, right? The value of a human is equal, right? But they are more useful to America. So basically, millions of families, right? Actually, probably, yeah. Oh, yeah, no question. Millions of families went to see Moana 2. And they all got together and they're like, this is a sequel. We know that this is proven. This is a celebration of capitalism. This is a celebration of princesses. This is a celebration of diversity. This is a celebration of everything we love in America. Let's go. Let's reward Disney for a capitalist success, right? And these are a new cultural elite, okay? Now, and so why do I say that? Well, they're going to see artistic projects in the theater where they can be focused on, where people can pay attention, where it's a family event, right? That's a cultural elite. It's like them going into an art gallery, right? Now, where are the rest of Americans? Okay, so that cultural elite, consider them toppers. They enjoy entertainment at the top of the art, right? They enjoy art in the art gallery. They stand there with their wine. They have some, some very nice conversation. They're dressed nice, right? And then you have the ploppers, right? The rest, so you have toppers and ploppers, right? So the rest of America is going to wait until Moana 2 plops out on Disney Plus. They won't see the film. Seeing this film on the small screen for the first time, with your cat interrupting you and, eating yogurt on the couch. That's not, you're not engaging with art. You're being served pablum, right? And the reason why is this was not what it was built for. This is not how you take in art. This is not how you experience art. This is not how you respect, all right? And so the Constitution is for everyone, and the rights given by the Constitution and the Founding Fathers, those are for everyone. But I do think the Trump administration should begin to build laws, policies, and taxes that help the cultural elite, help the people, help the toppers and not the ploppers, right? We should begin to reward people who are useful to the country, who serve the country, right? And this is important, and I don't think people understand this, right? If you didn't go see Moana 2, you're a plopper. You're not helping America, right? You need to start going and seeing art in the art gallery. You don't want to, you don't want to wait around until it shows up on a postcard at some gas station that you went through, right? Are you a topper or are you a plopper, right? This is, and I think the Trump administration should build laws, taxes, and policies that aid toppers and do nothing for ploppers. Let them struggle through. In my humble opinion, every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider subscribing and have a fetch millennium.